So where were you born then?
San Jose.
You were born and raised San Jose?
This on? Are we recording?
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah, East Side.
East Side San Jose?
Yeah, Soaring King area.
Soaring King?
Yeah.
What year was that?
1955.
1955.
And we moved around everywhere. I remember that.
Yeah. So, East Side, white family, huh?
Yep.
On the East Side.
Well, when I in 1955, all there was orchards out there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the East Side. It was like part of San Jose. Mm-hmm. All orchard, trees, farms. Matter of fact, where Target is, right there on Soaring King, that was a drive-through dairy. You go in there, get your milk and stuff. See the cows and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, San Jose just started coming up. They're tearing all it down, putting homes everywhere. So my mom and dad bought a brand new house on Adrian. You know where Adrian is right there?
Yeah, Adrian.
Gainesville, right out there. I ended up buying the house from them.
Cheers, man. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Salud.
Matter of fact, the house that my mom and dad owned is where when you see the 66 Impala come out in the video, hopping, that's the house.
It's like a cul-de-sac,
yeah,
right?
that's where I was born, right there.
Oh, damn. Man, I had that all your life.
Yeah, and it shows my mom there too.
Oh, she comes out in that video?
Yeah, she comes out in the video. She's an older lady.
Yeah. So what then, like, did you start getting into cars? Like, at what age?
Oh, shit, I was young. Back in the days, everybody had their car, like, you had to have the widest tires on it. You know what I mean? That was cool. Anson Sprint 10s with 50 series.
Yeah,
that was
like the TAs.
Yeah, but I always had my car's original look. Like, my first car was a 52 Chevy. Biscayne, you know, the regular old 52 Chevys. My dad got it for me. Mm-hmm. I was about 13 or 14. I worked on that car. Worked on it, painted it. I didn't even know what happened to it to this day. Yeah. But that was my first car. And I had white walls on it with, hubcaps and stuff like that. Yeah. I wasn't really into the big wide tire look. Then I got a Nomad, and the Nomad had true spokes with it had Astro Supremes on it.
Okay.
And with a regular white wall and stuff like that. But not a little tire, but a regular tire, regular size tire. Then I got rid of that car.
So you were always into cars ever since?
Oh yeah, my dad was a diesel mechanic, so he'd take me to work when I was like 10 years old, 11 years old, and put me to work on diesel trucks. Here, pound that fender out. I ain't gonna pound that fender out. And pretty soon I just got good at it. I was pounding the fenders out, painting them. So I did that for till almost out of high school. I used to work with my dad on weekends and stuff like that. A trucking company.
To Overfelt?
Yeah, Overfelt. I went to Fisher. I went to Cassell, where Cassell is. Then I went to Fisher, and then Pala for 6th grade, and then Overfelt. It was funny. I used to work on. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a car yet.
Yeah.
But people would have me work on their cars. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I had a neighbor who really inspired me. Was my neighbor Irene DeWardy. She had a '61 Impala, and I just fell in love with the car. Fell in love with her too. She worked at Arby's roast beef, but she used to let me work on it. She used to take the car. Couldn't even drive. I used to take the car to my house, tune it up, take the spark plugs out for her.
Really?
Yeah. This was before high school.
Okay, so you're already getting in the. You're
like in the 8th grade and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. People just trusted me, I guess. And then I started high school, and then I got an auto shop. And I was so good at that stuff that the auto shop teacher, Mr. Aragon, he just leave and have me teach the class.
Oh, really?
Candy, teach them how to gap spark plugs. Okay, stay close. So I was teaching all the kids how to do.
So that puts you like 1970 that you go to high school?
Yeah, 69.
69, 70?
Yeah, 69, 70. And that's when I got into, that's when I started really getting into the lowrider, cars only be slammed.
So what was the first lowrider that you ever saw then?
Oh shoot, I don't know. My own car? No.
So you already started seeing customs, right, in the 60s, but then...
I started doing customs before I could drive. I was like my 52 Chevy, before I had my license, I customized the front end, took all the moldings off, molded it all in, took the door handle. Every car I had, I took door handles off, put electric doors on. And back in the days, they didn't have the kit and all that. So we used the starter solenoid off the starter, the solenoid that pushed back. Yeah, we put that solenoid, it was like a 50 Chevy solenoid, put that in the door, and that's what popped it, or the trunk, or whatever.
Yeah. So how did you learn all that?
Just doing it.
Just figuring it out.
I was really heavy into the old hot rod books, the old little small ones.
Yeah.
I had like millions and millions of them. So I was always looking at custom cars and the way they did them. But before cars, I was doing building models with my neighbor. With, like 5 years old, 6 years old, gluing them together, chopping the tops on them and stuff like that. Doing models, and then when I really got able to do it, I got to work on real cars.
Yeah.
So I started working on cars right at my mom's house, and it was fun.
So do you remember the point then when those custom cars before like spokes were getting put on 520s, right? Like when, do you remember when that happened? When cars started to look like lowriders look today?
Okay, so that happened when we came back from LA. I came back from LA. Okay, let me tell you the story. So a guy comes, I get a guy in, I think, ninth grade. His name's Poppy. Him and his mom and dad split up. He came here to live with his mom. His dad still lived in LA, like, what city was that? I'll remember as we talk. And he would always tell me about like the cars in LA, like had little tires on there. That thought looks stupid. He goes, "No man, Andy, it looks so cool." And he's only in the ninth grade. We're only in the ninth grade, And he goes, "One day you got to go to LA, and I'll show you where my neighborhood." So he knew the guys like from his neighborhood. Or everybody's into cars in LA. Like everybody's into cars. Yeah. You can't go down the street and somebody's got to pull out a lowrider. It's like quadruple with San Jose. I should have lived in LA.
Yeah. So Poppy tells you got to
check out LA. So I had this guy in high school, and he saw I was into cars because I used to draw pretty good. I could draw. Like, give me a piece of paper, I'll draw you a picture of a car. Like,
Oh.
I'll draw you a lowrider in 2 seconds. 64 Impala.
Really? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good artist.
Okay.
And I went to, we'll talk about that after. So anyway, Poppy's always telling me, he goes, "Hey man, you got to come out there." I go, "Nah, that looks stupid." But I knew LA was car, because in the magazines it always said, like all the great car customizers, right, in Los Angeles. So what happened? Oh, so that year he moved back away. He moved back with his dad in what's it? La Puente.
Okay.
He's from La Puente, and his group was Elote Maravilla, whatever that means. I don't know. That's where they hung out. He told me that's where all the lowriders were.
Okay.
The lot, I guess, in Maravilla or something like that. So anyway, he moved away, and I go, "Shit, man, I gotta go see him." So, was it 10th grade? No, 11th grade. I didn't have my license yet, but I was working on a 64 Impala. I go, "You know what? My 64 will fucking make it up there." This is a root beer brown 64 Impala that I did.
Okay.
I took the grill out, made twisted bars in the front, covered the headlights.
Did it have a white top?
Yeah, it had a white top.
Okay. Yeah, Robert Mesa told me about that.
Yeah. Well, you know Robert Mesa?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Robert knows my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Had a metal flake white top.
Okay.
So anyway, I go, "Man, I'm going to go see Poppy." It'd be pretty. So I had my 10-inch white Ansons on my 64 Slam. Yeah, I had put Ansons on it because I didn't have nothing else. I can't go up there with no rims. It was stock, like all stock. But what I had in it was I had a 350 Camaro Z28 motor in it. My sister totaled her car. Yeah. So before the insurance took it, I fucking stuck the motor on, stuck it in my 64. And that 64 was bad. Yeah. So anyway, I forgot, I went up there. I don't know, Robert would go with me? I don't know, a couple of guys went with me. This is when we all made friends at Orfeld. Like we were thinking of, the idea was already in our head to do something.
Okay.
So I went to LA and I went to Poppy's house and he goes, "Come on, let's go, Andy." I go, "Where are we going?" "We're going to go to Whittier Boulevard." "What's that?" "Oh, you're gonna be surprised." Went to Whittier Boulevard. Damn, I couldn't believe what I saw. This is fucking crazy. Cars like for miles and miles, just lowriders, all doing, fucking 520. Back then it was like slam the back all the way down. That's why they lowered them. Didn't have hydraulics. Some people had hydraulics because hydraulics were just getting innovated right then. That's the whole innovation. Like I just stumbled on it just in time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I got famous for was not. Hydraulics were around on everything. There were hydraulics on airplanes. Everybody's doing something. But what I did was I manufactured a cylinder made for the car. This ain't for no tractor. This ain't for no airplane. Because back in the days, we were like the first cars I've done were all aircraft. Like this is ridiculous. Putting this big old fucking cylinder. I had to make a cutout this big. Like there's got to be something similar. And how I got the idea was, I was working I got a job at Miracle Auto Painting, like when I was in high school, using a porta power, the little red cylinder, like you pump it. And I go, you know what, this fucker, just little modifications would work in place of that big old fucking cylinder.
Yeah.
So I put the porta powder in there, and I put it in the frame, cut it
Yeah.
in my in shop, and it pumped it up. It goes up and down pretty good just by hand. Matter of fact, my first hydraulic was a pump. It was a pump. I pumped it up.
A manual pump?
Yeah, a manual pump. It was for porta power.
So how did you hook that? Where'd you pump it at?
Just right into the cylinder.
No, but I mean, you had it in between the console or something like that?
Yeah, just right there.
Long hose or something?
Yeah, I got to tell you the story about the cops though in a minute. So anyway, let's see, where was I at?
You're in LA.
Oh yeah, back in LA, back in LA, back to Whittier Boulevard. So we're cruising, and I see all these cars. Man, this is the look. This is bad.
Yeah.
520s, fucking whatever, any kind of rim you want.
Yeah.
Chrome rim. What do you call it? Astro Supreme.
Yeah.
They didn't have Dayton's back then yet. Dayton wasn't out, and matter of fact, True Spoke wasn't even out yet. It was
Like those
the Astro
weld
Supreme
wires or something like that? Yeah.
No, it wasn't weld. Yeah, weld wires, but that was after the fact.
Oh, okay.
True Spoke was second. The first one was Astro Supremes.
Mm-hmm.
They were big. Everybody had Astros.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with Astros, they would crack on you. They would crack right where the lug nuts are.
Right,
so
right.
people would be like, "Gotta be better wheel out there."
Yeah.
So then Krager came along. Well, Kragers have been out for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a set of Kragers. Anson's. So anyway, we got to LA, figured this out now. And then I saw a car. I seen a car go up and down. Like, what the fuck? We gotta see what that is. So I go over there and talk to the guy. He shows me all this aircraft stuff, and I made friends with him. He's from Classics Car Club.
Mm-hmm.
So I made friends with that guy, and you know, and he took me out to all the aircraft where everybody's buying their stuff at.
Yeah.
Pally Supply was an aircraft place. Kel Nelson's in San Fernando. It's called Kel Nelson's.
Okay.
And these are all aircraft surplus places.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
This was at that same trip?
yeah, same trip.
Damn.
So I got introduced to all this stuff. Like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking up. The next day we went to, after we went cruising. The next day we went to visit Kel Nelson's and Pally Supply, and I started buying up like Pesco. I started buying everything. We got to do this. This way to put it on cars, whatever. But I'm gonna do my own car first, and then we'll get into that. So, so got some stuff. Went back home, put it all in. Couldn't get it working. Man, I fucking tried for hours and hours. I put it all in. It was perfect. You know, everything's perfect. Cylinders in there.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't move. And I just, oh fuck! It's 24-volt pump. It's gonna
Okay.
So Pescos were aircraft, so 24 volts, and they're gonna move on 12 volts.
Yeah.
It's gonna say, So I hooked up like 3 batteries, and all of a sudden, boop, there you go. The rest is history.
Damn. So when did you bust that car out then? Because I heard that you with the first one with hydraulics in San Jose,
Yeah, it's probably like 1971 or something like that.
and then so you put that into the brown Impala, right?
Yeah.
That setup.
Right.
Then you changed the wheels out already
Yeah,
to True Spokes, I guess, or
I think I had true spokes. Yeah, true spokes.
and then where did you show that car off first? Then was it Story and King, or did you go to Hellier or Casa Park, or
We went to Chicano Park,
Chicano Park,
La Raza Park.
Casa Park?
Remember that?
Yeah.
Down there in the.
In a little canyon.
So we
down
cruised there.
It
Was it all about the same time? The car club. We're gonna form a car club too.
Okay.
It was right after. So I got the shop going. I ended up opening a shop at, right out of high school, a little, because my mom got mad. Well, my mom got pissed at me because I was fucking dry. Cars were showing up to get hydraulics on them, and like fucking grease everywhere.
At her house?
Yeah, on Gainesville right there. It was like crazy. So I went and got a little shop on First Street, little hole in the wall, $300 a month, and I had my ex-wife working in there while I worked. Maria Terry Rosales. I'm gonna get. Do we get work?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. So I'd be at work and she'd stay at the store selling like hydraulics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But let me finish the first part. I skipped that something. So anyway, I come back to San Jose. I got put the 520s on my car right away. Like I threw those answers. I just threw them in the garbage can. This ain't it. Manuel Garcia and all those guys laughed at me. Man, this is a fucking scoofiest steering I ever heard. Little tires like that. No man, this is the look. Watch. Put them on my car. Next thing you know, everybody wanted them. Everybody wanted, man, Andy, get this. So I started selling 520. I used to get them from Fairmont Tire and Rubber, the premium Sportways, the original ones. I said, we'll get 100 of them, bring them back to San Jose, fucking sell them. Like 100 every week. Everybody was like catching on to this.
Wow.
And there was no cars with that on.
Right. So you were the first
Everybody
one to
like
introduce that.
every one of their BF Goodrich fucking 50s.
Yeah.
And I still like that look, but on a different car though, like an old truck or something. And then so anyway, I said, you know what? So fast forward a little bit. So was working at Miracle, went and got the shop, went and rented the shop. My ex-wife started working in there. She goes, Andy, you got to quit your job. No, I can't quit my job. It's, I'm at Miracle Auto Paint, young guy, I'm making like $30 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Miracle wouldn't let me go because I was a troubleshooter. I'd go to all the Miracle Auto Paintings and troubleshoot problems for them.
Oh,
Because I knew everything about bodywork. Like
yeah.
before I was like fucking 18 years old, I knew, I could straighten out anything. My dad taught me, if it goes in, it'll come out. So, you sure about that one, Dad? That's pretty bad. Frames all mangled and stuff.
Damn. So you change up the wheels.
Then everybody caught on to it.
Gets lifted, and then you show it off at Chicano Park.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Go cruising,
tripping out.
And then that's when we started the car club started. Robert goes, I think Robert Mace had the idea that, okay, let's do it. And I was thinking, okay, this would be good for business.
Mm-hmm.
Have a shop and then the car club, because the car club's like advertising. Everybody will come. So we started we went to me, Robert, Manuel. I think it was Manuel. Did Manuel go to LA with us? There was like 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
We went to LA. We already had a name. There wasn't New Style. That wasn't the name of our club.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted just style, just the style.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was the name. We picked it out. We voted on it. Yeah. So we went to LA. Then we went to the foundry, Newhouse. Was it Newhouse Foundry? Yeah, Newhouse. And we want this design. We had the style also. It was straight.
Oh,
the style. I said East San Jose. Had to have East San Jose in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we go in there and we need to get some plaques made. Well, that's going to be expensive. You got to make a mold and blah, blah, blah. But tell you what I got. This car club was going to start out, and they ordered 30 plaques or 25 plaques, and they never came and got them. So I started checking, well, we can't. What's the name of it? He goes, New Style. So I looked at Robert. Yeah, that'll work.
That's perfect.
So he sold us we ended up paying like $30 a plaque, and got the plaque, or $25 a plaque.
Damn.
Ended up buying the plaques, and didn't have to come up with no mold thing. And that became our name right there. It was in
You
Los
brought them all
Angeles.
back to San Jose?
Yeah.
Wow. So do you remember when you first put those plaques up and where you guys went?
It had to be in 74?
Well, no, you launched in 74,
73.
but did you go straight to Story and King, or were you still cruising First Street at that point?
I was on First Street.
Yeah.
But I think it was it started in 73 and it carried into 74. I know that. 73, because I know it was right when graduation happened. Boom, everything started happening.
Mm.
We ain't hanging around here.
Yeah.
And the shop wasn't called Andy's at first. I called it New Style Custom Studio.
This is the one on First Street?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was called New Style Custom Studio. I don't know why. And then I had a part. Okay, so it was called New Style Custom Studio before Andy's. And you ever heard of Raul Reyes from Raul's Hydraulics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Raul was my partner. Raul had the money to buy stuff.
At that first shop?
Yeah, at our New Style Custom Studios. And actually, Raul was a member of New Style. He's one of the very first members too.
Mm-hmm.
But he was always out doing his own little fucking truck thing and made us look bad. So here's what happened to that. I get it one day, ready to go to work, I have some cars to lift and stuff like that. I get to the shop, there's a big old fucking hole cut in that fucking door with a fucking warrant on it, search warrant.
Oh.
And they fucking was searching the place for drugs because of Raul. I called Raul, I go, you know what, motherfucker, this ain't working out.
Yeah.
That's it, I'm dissolving our partnership right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come get what you want. He goes, I don't want nothing. I know what happened. I know. They went and searched my house too. I go, we can't have business when you fuck around with drugs, Raul. Can't do that.
Yeah.
So, and then I went, the next day, I went and rented another shop, and I call it Andy's Hydraulics.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted hydraulics, so.
And that was the one on Story and King? At the Target, by the Target right there?
First Street.
Oh, it's still First Street.
It was like 2 blocks down.
Mm.
You know where the 5 spot is?
Mm-hmm.
It was like right next door to the 5 spot.
Oh, okay.
And I go, this drug shit ain't gonna work out with trying to have a business. And it'll ruin your reputation too.
Yeah.
I always had a good. You ask anybody about Andy's, they'll tell you something, a good story. Nobody says, "Oh, fuck Andy," you know.
Yeah.
Because I always took care of everybody. If you didn't have enough money for hydraulics, fuck it, pay me whenever. You know what I mean?
So when you had that first shop, the New Style Customs, Did you already have that cylinder invented then? Was that the D8 cylinder? No.
I'll tell you about that later. I'll tell you about the cylinders. The cylinders came out in maybe 75, a year later. So I went to LA, and there's a place called D&H Enterprises, a machine shop. And I buy a CNC machine. We're going to make our cylinders. I show them the design, and it's an aircraft. D&H was an aircraft manufacturer, making aircraft parts and stuff like that.
D&H was?
Real close tolerances. So he goes, Andy, I can make you those cylinders, but I'm going to need a new machine. Let's step up to the plate. So I ordered a $100,000 machine.
Damn.
And he was making cylinders like gangbusters. We're making the red, the red cylinders. And D&H actually stood for Douglas Hydraulics, my last name, and then Hydraulics. That was a different division of partnership with this guy from D&H. And his name was Doug. So this would be perfect. So we were making cylinders. It was good for 3 or 4 years. Making all kinds. He was making 1,000 cylinders a month or something like that, in all sizes. 14 inches, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I found out one day, I go, where'd you get those cylinders from? He goes, I bought them from LA. I found out that my partner there was selling out the back door. Cat was selling to fucking anybody, Lowrider, whatever. He just totally fucked me over. Because I didn't want, nobody should walk in there and be able to buy cylinders.
You were the shop.
Yeah. So I fucking dissolved our part. I don't want to be partners no more. We formed a corporation too. This is fucking bullshit. He was selling to my competitors too, up here. They'd bring him money, he would sell to them. He just got greedy, I think.
Oh, man.
So I started making the cylinders. And I went to another machine shop, started making them. Same tolerances, everything. And then they started copying them. Somebody sent them to China or something, and they started copying them from China. And my exact cylinders, everything was the same.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. And I mean, now they're everywhere, right? But you came up with that design that everybody uses now at this point.
And I'm the one that had a number 8 porthole on the top or number 10 porthole. You can order it with for hoppers and stuff. With a bigger hole.
Bigger flows.
Because flow, it's all about flow.
Yeah.
The more flow you get, the higher you can hop.
Wow.
So, but the other ones that come out were, and the other ones were leaking. The other cylinders that they were making had pinhole leaks on the top. Like people would come to my shop. That's how I found out. They'd come to my shop and go, Andy, these are your cylinders. I go, let me look at them. And I looked at the weld because mine had a perfect fucking and these are fucking popcorn weld. That's not my cylinder. Where'd you buy it at? I bought it from Raul's. He said it was yours. I go, nope. Raul sold you fucking imitation.
Yeah.
Go back to Raul and tell me your money back.
Yeah.
So everybody's coming out with these because it was a business for everybody.
Yeah. It's popping up everywhere, right?
Yeah. But the Chinese cylinders that they started buying Chinese ones because they're cheap. You get them for $20 a pair back in the day. That's cheap, you know what I mean? I don't know Chinese, but they're fucked up cylinders. My cylinders, you could have them for 5 years and your car wouldn't leak, going up and down, because it was all aircraft honed, double O-ring, double Teflon. And when I build stuff, when I do stuff, even when I work on cars, it's like a reputation. That's the image of you, so it's got to be done right. You know what I mean? That's what my dad taught me. Do the best of your ability, and that's all you got to do. And whatever you put your mind to, if you want to move that mountain, it's going to happen. All right, I'll try to move that mountain. But anyway, before all this happened, before the really boom, I was getting tickets left and right on my Impala. It was a 65 Impala back then. I had a 64 and a 65 baby blue Impala. And I drove it for like a whole year. Everybody used to call it Jaws. That was the name of the car. Because they took off all the grill in the front end and made it like all straight. It was bad.
Like molded it?
Molded it all in and put a grill across it. Molded the header panel in. And that's the car I got tickets for low riding. I got 40 tickets, and there was a guy, Mike Amaral. He was the motorcycle cop that used to fuck with me. And this is like in high school. Right out of high school, right about the same time, 73, 74. And I go, man. So finally, I put him in the car, right? I put him inside this car, and I went cruising. I just fucking started. I saw Mike's motorcycle coming this way, so I just fucking started knocking off reflectors on King Road. I was going down King Road, just knocking reflectors off like that. I see him make a U-turn. I go, yeah, it's gonna be good. So I, slowly, when he's making a U-turn, I lifted up the car, to stock height. And he goes, pulls me over, and I pull up. I go, now what, Mike? God damn, how much? You're doing your quote on me or what? We became friends after, good friends. He was young. He was a young motorcycle cop, and I was, the young hell, on the east side. So he pulls me over. He goes, I pulled you over. I go, what for now, Mike? He goes, you're too low. I go, I'm not too low. So he gets his cigarette pack out. That was a measuring tool, and they put it under the car. He goes, God damn, you're not too low. What the hell? I must have been seeing something. You're perfect. You're way up. What'd you do? I go, I put new springs in it. He goes, okay. Well, I didn't mean to pull you up, but have a good day, Douglas. I go, all right. As soon as he turned around, he's like, bam! I just dropped it on the ground. Boom! He fucking jumped out of he jumped up so high. What the fuck was that? Yeah. And I started telling him what I did. He goes, man, you're a fucking genius, Andy.
Did you show him the trunk and all that?
Yeah, I showed him the trunk. The next day, the whole police force was at my shop. Wanted to know where we're at high school. They're in the high school club. Wondering what the fuck I did.
Couldn't learn about it?
Yeah, learn about it because I wouldn't see it.
Yeah, because it start popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
So you build these cylinders, right? At that time, are you still using the aircraft pumps, or did you start moving into the lift gates?
We went to the lift gate because the aircraft pump was too. So what we were doing?
Too slow.
First started out stealing them.
The lift gates?
Guys would just bring them to my shop, and I would rebuild them, paint them, put them in there. And then that ran out. That ran out real fast, like in 2 or 3 months. Mm-hmm. So I went to the manufacturer. This was after I opened the shop. This is all next year. So I went to the manufacturer, Fennerstone, in Chicago. Mm-hmm. I said, I need a pump, like a liftgate pump, but I don't want a liftgate pump. It's going to power hydraulics on a car. Oh, they were all excited to do it. They were so excited to do it. And this is a big industrial company.
Yeah. They're all engineers, though, probably tripping.
Yeah. They said, well, what show us what to do. And I said, well, we're going to need this much flow at 3,000 PSI. Yep, we can do that. So that's when the number 8 pump head, they changed the pump head to double the size to get the mass flow and keep it at 3,000 PSI. So we can do it. I think pumps were, I ordered like 1,000 of them. You didn't have to buy them all. They just order 1,000 and they ship it to the blanket. Your blanket order is 1,000, so they ship me like 100 pumps, $80 a piece, so it wasn't bad. Yeah. And now what are pumps? Like $300-$400.
Oh, dude, no, they're like $1,000 probably.
Really? A
yeah,
pump?
I just lifted my car not that long ago.
Damn.
The pump alone was like $600-$700.
What's the hydraulic setup cost? There's no full setup somewhere.
Probably about like a full setup, maybe $3,500.
Damn.
They're very basic. Very basic. Yeah.
I gotta get back into it heavy then. Man. I can manufacture again.
People go crazy over it in old school Andy's setup.
Yeah, and everybody likes Andy stuff. Yeah. Even today, people say it's worth a lot of money though.
You're still collecting your stuff, man. Like little business cards or old flyers of yours that pop up.
People call me sometimes. I should.
There's a lot of ideas out there to be had.
Eat your burrito.
Yeah, I want to get some right now. I got too many questions for you.
Yeah.
So at what point did you move to Story & King then? Your shop on Story & King?
Oh, let me tell you about Story & King. So Story & King is a whole another. So I find that so we got pretty busy out there on First Street. I finally quit my job at Miracle. Mm-hmm. It took a couple of years for that, and I worked at the shop. So Tire and Wheel Specialties was going out of business. Tire and Wheel. You ever heard of that? Tire and Wheel Specialties. They were on Story & King. Yeah. So I ended up buying Tire and Wheel Specialties, all the inventory. And he went and did something else. I was making pretty good money back then. Mm-hmm. I think I had like $3 million in the bank and stuff. Yeah, just wanted to do it.
In the 70s?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know what was going on. And everybody thought I was broke. Everybody thought like that. Because I was in rags and stuff, I didn't pop out until I had opened the body shop. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we took over Story & King right next to 7-Eleven. We took over Tire and Wheel Specialties. And that's where the first Andy's hydraulics really took off because we had 8 bays. It was a big shop. Hydraulic lifts we had lifts on every bay. Yeah. We had that place full every weekend.
So that video that they filmed of you, that was there, right? On Story & King?
Which one?
That documentary where it shows you kind of in your shop and you pull out the hydraulic pump.
No, that was First Street.
Oh, that was First Street?
Yeah, that was First Street. Okay. There's one of Story & King. There's one but I forgot what video it is. There's all kinds of videos that people have done, but they just haven't popped out yet.
Yeah.
Like that one from the car show I flipped the car over. I didn't think that one existed.
Yeah.
But man, somebody has that. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Because nobody believed it.
So I put that video together, but Jerry Russell gave it to me.
Oh, did he? And Russellford, I used to call him Russellford. Russellford. He's the one that. Yeah, he was at the car show.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he had a video and stuff
His
like
buddy
that.
was filming it.
Oh, really?
Like Tim Flores or something like that. And they were in the stands. And I interviewed him a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
And he's like, you know what? I got this video. I got to find it. It's on an old reel, right?
Oh, so you're the one that brought the video out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So he digitized it, gave it to me, and I turned it into a little kind of like little documentary thing,
that's
right?
bad.
Yeah, and shoot, man, I was tripping out when I seen that.
I stand on top of the car.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's it, number one, man.
Let me tell you a story about that. So, she paid us to do that.
Mm-hmm.
$5,000.
Yeah.
Raw bet us $5,000. We couldn't do it.
He's in one of the pictures too, right?
Yeah, he bet us $5,000. He's hopping a 64 or something like that.
Yeah.
He bet us it couldn't be done. Raw, come on, man. Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you can lose your money. And then, sure enough, we did it. Paid me right there.
So how'd you even think of that though? How'd you even think?
Well, it's hydraulics, hydraulic engineering. Once you know hydraulics, you can do whatever.
And where'd you build that one at?
That was
What
built at a
shop
shop. That was built at the shop.
Oh,
What
your
year was
shop?
that? What year was that show?
It was 80.
1980. So that was at Story King. Story King? Yeah, Story King.
You built it in that shop.
Yeah.
Were you hiding it from people? And so
Yeah.
people couldn't see,
We had a cover on it. We had the Skunk Works. Skunk Works?
Okay, yeah.
And so we didn't even know it was going to. I didn't even know it was going to do that. We didn't test it.
No?
My brother goes, "Okay, Dad, it's ready." I mean, because my brother worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to open his own shop. He was called the Switch. They called him the Switch because he could take any car and fucking make it up. So he got a nickname, the Switch.
Little Ralph Douglas, man.
Yeah, yeah, Ralph. You ever met Ralph?
I never met him, no.
Oh.
I know about him.
Yeah, he got the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
When all the drug bust started going on, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't know, he was doing something with the Blancos or something.
So he's able to flip that car, and he was behind the switch.
So
right?
anyway, yeah, he's the one that did the Switch. He's the one that did those, even for the 66. I can tell you a story about the 66 too. This car pump.
Yep.
The one you have in your book.
Yeah, it was like 2 years before, right?
That car,
78.
that car got popular in Los Angeles. You don't know about the story about that? So they invite us up to the, I don't know, a super show or something, one of the very first ones back in the days. And then LA never seen a car hop like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought we were going up there. I thought we were going up there against some tough competitions like Ragtop Ralph, Ted Wells.
Yeah.
These guys are going to hop against us. The rumors were they're going to fucking smack us.
Yeah.
I go, Ralph, we got to do something. He goes, okay. So we tested it. That's when we tested it in the driveway.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it's going to do it. It's going to do it. We're going to stand this fucker on the rear bumper. So we went up there on an invitation, threw the car in the back of a U-Haul, got up there, couldn't unload it nowhere. There was nowhere to unload that car. We didn't have ramp. We needed a loading dock. So I called, who did I call? Oh, one of the guys from Classics Cars. Goes, Andy, I know the place. My brother works at a loading dock. We just drive it right off. And it was close to the sports arena. It was at the sports arena, LA Sports Arena. So we drove. So everybody just did their little thing. Ragtop Ralph was first. He's hopping, like, ping, ping, really clearing a Coke can and shit. And then Ted Wells comes up with his. They probably got Ted Wells had a Cadillac or something. I don't know what he had. And Ted Wells is supposed to be the man. You know what I mean? He comes up. He's doing about 12 inches. He's like, they had fucking 100 batteries in the trunk.
Yeah.
But they were all having trouble that day.
Yeah.
And here comes we drove the 66 onto the podium. And everybody's like, you could hear like just a rumble in the crowd, like what the fuck's going on here? This is bad though. Like my brother comes to talk to me. He's Dad. I goes, Dad. He goes, Andy, I don't know if I could do it, man. There's too many people out there. I go, look, just close your eyes and just pretend that that's your baby and you could do it. Just get those switches. I know how to hop too. I was good at the switch, but because I'm the one that. But me and him both built the car, and that was that car just single pump, just one pump. One pump did that. So we took the car out there, and he started bouncing at first, and the car wouldn't do nothing. Like it was just going boom, 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 boom. What's the matter? He goes, I don't know, I'm fucking nervous or something. Yeah. I go, listen, let that fucker down and just hit the switch one time. Just bam, it'll go up. And then once he goes up, then you take over from there. Yeah. So we go back out there. He's fucking sweating bullets, and the crowd's just real quiet now. I mean, we're talking about a crowd. We're talking about at least 1 million people. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Huge, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? So he gets the switch, and all of a sudden, one time, boom. Second time, boom, a little higher. And I was already up, climbing like this. And then the third time, boom, bam, and all of a sudden, a big old white. It was like lightning. Like, what the fuck? It was like lightning went off. It was everybody flashing the cameras at the same time. The whole fucking
To
crowd.
get that picture, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't even see. And it was a big old fucking, yeah, fucking. That's when we became known.
Yeah.
Right there.
Damn,
we
man.
were known from LA to fucking everywhere. And we got respect.
Yeah.
LA respected us. They put San Jose on the map.
Yeah.
That 66 Impala.
So that was a lift gate pump with
Yeah.
your
It
cylinders?
was built by my brother built it.
The pump.
Yeah, number 8 pump head. Had fucking 10-inch hoses, like
Damn,
10 lines,
really?
because for flow. You have to have a lot of flow.
Did you have a big tank on that then? Like an extra longer tank for
No, same.
same tank?
We had a lot of batteries back there though. We had like fucking. We had spare batteries. We ran it on. We did it on 6 batteries, but we had 6 extra batteries just in case something
Okay,
happened.
you can switch over.
And the back end had lifts too. The back end would lay like down pretty low. But it was crazy, and everybody wanted to know, man. And that was the first car that ever did that. And that's what got, And then nowadays people do it. They don't know that. They don't know the history.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, you're the one. You're the guys that started it, man. It's crazy. So what was the setup in the one that flipped over then?
That we had everything in another car. We had a wooden pump in another car. There was the El Camino next to it that the hose ran to. Because we didn't want that. Yeah, because we don't spill battery. If the car flipped over and battery acid it. So everything was in another car.
Oh, what?
We just ran a hose to the.
No way.
Yeah, we just ran a long hose.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So okay, so
There was no hydraulic. There was no pumps in the car and no batteries. Because we knew it was going to flip over.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, so when that car went over, the crowd just freaked out. That's another crowd that just.
Yeah.
That was crazy. My crazy days, man.
So the El Camino had all the batteries.
Yeah.
Had the pump.
Everything was in the back of an El Camino.
Extra long hose to the front.
It was in the back of Manuel's El Camino. Manuel Garcia from New Style.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which one is the car that had the axle that could move in, or the drive shaft that could?
That's the one that. So they both did.
They both had a
Yeah, the 66 and
motorized drive
Well,
shaft.
we had hydraulics on the rear trailing arms. So the trailing arms could move in and out. Trailing arms, that's what you call them, like on a regular car. The long struts. We had cylinders in those, and those were those things opened up. So you can get different heights as you adjust your. If you notice, if you play around with the rear end, you can get more. You can get different heights out of your car. So that's what we learned to play around with the rear end. And we needed something to push the car. Like once the car stood up, and it's going to need a little push to go over. So we had big long cylinders on that. We had like fucking 14-inch long cylinders.
Yeah.
As soon as it got to the top, he just hit another switch and just opened the cylinder. Ooh. You can kind of see it when you look at the video.
Yeah. Man, that's a trip. Man.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's crazy. Innovation, engineering, right there. Just thinking outside of the box. You guys just in the shop, just like, hey, what if we try this? What if we try that? Like,
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
We kind of knew it was gonna flip over. But
So you flipped it in at the Santa Clara Fairgrounds.
we had a tow truck right there too.
Yeah.
A tow truck bender. Everybody want to do this again? We can't do it again. This is a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Top gets smashed.
And then hitting the back bumper was in LA for the first time. And then you probably did it. I mean, it was on video at your parents' house, right?
Yeah.
Your mom's house.
I don't know if anybody. I think somebody has I've heard of the video at the sports arena. You have to go to LA though and ask around.
Yeah.
Some of the car clubs, like Imperials or something.
Maybe the classics.
I could probably come up with that. That'd be fun to see that. These guys are all like,
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a trip.
they're going to win the competition.
Yeah.
Nope. So that 66 was actually we built it for a competition to go to LA. That's what we built that 66 for.
You guys were doing it up here, hopping
Yeah.
was a sport like it is now.
Yeah, I can't believe I was like blowing up. Like, I would never think
It's
it was
big money now.
Yeah, when I was thinking what there was back then to now, I've never fathomed it in a million years. Well, I didn't even fathom it when I first did it. Everybody's coming, like blacks, Filipinos, Guamanians, Samoans. Everybody wanted hydraulic. It didn't matter because it put their style to them. The car was them. You know what I mean?
So can you tell me then how, like going back a little bit, cruising was all on First Street, right? First
Oh
and
yeah,
Second Street?
because talk about that.
Yeah.
Who started Story and King? Who did it? Did Robert Mason tell you?
You guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
We started Story and King. We sat there every fucking weekend and just waited.
Really?
Nobody would move. I mean, we're talking about like the first few months were. When they're gonna start, we gotta start. This is we need to commit. First race for high riders. The low riders got to stick to their own town. Plus my shop was right there too. So yeah, we just still out there. This is the club. Because New Style was before Story and King. Story and King did come to after the fact. So we'd sit out there for days, like, and I was getting bored. We're gonna stop doing this. Then the next weekend, like after all of that, the next weekend, oh my God, there was so fucking so much. It all happened within 1 week, nobody, and the next week there's fucking 1 million people out there. I don't know what happened. And they don't have no cell phones to call each other, and no social media. Well, they did, but it was like something, I don't know what it was. It was a big cell phone with a battery or something.
Well, that's the 80s, but yeah.
And the next weekend, and then car clubs started popping up everywhere. It was, whoa, crazy.
Yeah, you guys created a whole wave right there, man.
Yeah, so yeah, we started Story and King, and then that was my idea.
Yeah. So what made you want to? You just wanted to have a different spot to go because the hot rodders weren't having you guys and all that. Or?
No, there was no problem with them. It was just that's their First Street. I don't know, and cops were out there fucking with everybody. You know what I mean? So we got to go to Story and King. They won't bother us there. So when we first started there, the cops used to make us move. You can't be here. It's loitering. So we go move across the street. They come over there. You can't be here. Go back across the street. Finally, one cop goes, just let them. At least we know where they're at. You know what I mean? Yeah. So one cop, I think it was what it was. One of those cops. Anyway, they all became my friends. All the East Side cops, like RoboCop and all those guys, they all became my friends of mine.
Yeah. Yeah, because after a while, it was just like thousands and thousands of people out there, right? Thousands of cars, just locked up.
Crazy.
Can't even cruise, really, just barely moving a little bit.
It was like a partiers. The partiers were out there too, not just the cruisers.
So where would New Style park?
Right there in front of Jack in the Box. We'd be right there.
Okay.
Or next door. What was next door?
Like Shakey's, between Shakey's and Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Right there? Yeah.
Or at Shakey's. We'd go have our club meetings at Shakey's and stuff.
That's crazy. And then Disco East like popped up, and they had like a little parking lot thing there. Well, that's where your shop was.
That was opposite side. Yeah. There's an indoor flea market. Yeah. There's an indoor flea market right there. You remember that? Oh, you're too young for that.
No, I don't remember that, but I've heard stories of it. Yeah.
It was an indoor flea market, and then Disco East was right next door to that. Yeah. There was a disco right next door. And
then you were on the corner of that parking lot.
Yeah, and Disco East didn't last that long. I think it was around like a year, and that was it. They went under. Yeah, I had the whole parking lot right there. I fenced it all off. Yeah. Buying a tow truck, 2 tow trucks, and started doing towing. Made a tow yard. Oh yeah. Andy's towing. Yeah.
Broken down lowriders.
Yeah, and then one day we got a notice they're going to tear the place down and put a mall. I go, oh shit. The landlord said sometimes you got to start looking for a place. In a year from now, you think it'll be here. I go, fuck, like that. That's where I started from, East Side.
So where'd you go after Andy's Hydraulics?
Tully Road. I went to Tully.
Okay.
I bought a building. Actually, I had enough money to buy a building, $1 million building, where the body shop was. You know where my body shop was?
No.
You know where Mako is?
On Tully?
Mako.
Yeah.
That was my building.
Near the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I rented to Mako. Okay. When I sold out to, when I sold the business to Flip, a guy named Flip. You heard about that? Yeah. So I ended up selling the business later on to this guy named Flip. Let's turn the pages a little bit. This guy named Flip, who thought he was going to be like Mr. Macho, and Andy's not here no more, and blah, 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 blah. And he ended up going out of business in a year. He was out. He gave me $500,000 for nothing. I go, you got to tell people I'm here. I'm just on vacation or something. You tell people Andy's gone. Guess what? They're gone too. They're gonna go. Yeah. It's like a hair cutter. You go to like this hair cutter, and you got to stick with him wherever he goes.
Yeah. How many cars do you think you've had, like old schools, lowriders in your life? Yeah.
Fuck, I don't think count them.
Yeah.
Over 100.
Really?
I used to buy cars, fix them, sell them too, like with hydraulics on them and stuff like that. I sold about maybe 50 64s, 63s. I restored them too. Paint, molding, upholstery. I did everything. When I moved to Tully Road, hydraulics, whatever, doesn't matter. So then and that's when I started getting a lot of calls for it. Painting car, people wanted me to, you paint my car, you could do it.
Yeah, because you had a body shop too, right?
Well, I opened a body shop after. So what I did is I bought, when I was on Story and King, I ended up buying that building on Tully, and that's when I opened up Andy's Autosport Auto Body. Okay. So it was Andy's Hydraulics, and then I moved out of there, I just combined them all into one corporation. It's called the Andrew J. Douglas Corporation.
Okay.
So we had Andy's Autosport, Pacific Fiberglass, Andy's Hydraulics, Andy's Tire and Wheels, like all kinds of little companies, little sub companies.
Yeah.
And then I got into so hydraulics were good, doing good, and then these guys, Reds popped up out of nowhere, like from LA, Reds Hydraulics.
Mm-hmm.
So they opened, I don't know where the shop was in LA. So they wanted to, they tried to get in on the competition, they want to get in the market. So I don't know, they want everybody to go down to this meeting in Los Angeles. I go, I'm going to stay fucking away. I'm not part of it. Like, I do my own thing, you guys do your own thing.
Yeah.
And so Steve Miller goes down there, and then they end up getting a fight at the meeting.
Is this the one where you're trying to do the Lowrider
Council, yeah.
Or to keep all the prices the same?
Right, they were trying to do, like,
Yeah.
I set the tone, you guys just follow me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to gouge, I'm going to be fair with prices, you know what I mean? I didn't make, everything was 50% markup. If you paid $1, you sold for $2, standard. So anyway, they go to this Lowrider Council thing. They get mad. I guess Steve told me what happened. I go, man, I'm sure glad I didn't go to that. Yeah, they want everybody to keep the price same. And then about a couple months later, they come in and say they went into Steve's shop. The guys from Reds hired a hitman out of jail. And that's kind of when I gave up everything. I said, fuck, this ain't worth fucking dying for. So anyway, Steve Miller got shot. His dad got shot. And Steve Miller says, you know what, Andy? You fucking have everything. I don't want nothing. You could have the business. You could have all that bit. Because me and Steve were the only shops left, really. Back in, when they started tapering out. Mm-hmm. All the other ones had closed up already. We all got busted. Fito went to jail. Fito got busted. A guy named Fito who ran Raul.
Oh, yeah. Fito's, yeah.
Well, Fito got busted. Fito broke into my shop, stole everybody's fucking 520s. Because Fito used to work for me.
Oh, damn. Everybody worked for you.
Porfirio Mendoza, his brother's Alex. So anyway, Fito broke into my shop, stole everybody's 520s, wire wheels, hydraulics, rims, everything was gone. Stereos. But he drops a knockoff in the parking lot. He didn't know it, but he dropped one of the knockoffs. Mm-hmm. So when the cops came to the investigation, they fingerprint it. They go, do you know Porfirio Mendoza? I go, Fito? Porfirio, yeah, that was his name. He goes, yeah. He goes, well, that's your thief. I go, he worked for me. Why would he? And sure enough, it was him. He fucking admitted it. And I don't know, made some kind of deal with them. I never got nobody's stuff back. My insurance paid everybody off. Yeah. They even bought them new cars and stuff.
Damn.
I had good insurance.
Yeah.
You always have to have good insurance in business.
Yeah.
But 3 people got new cars. They didn't want their car back no more. It was awful. And everybody knew that was the guy worked at Rawls. He was managing Rawls' shop. Because everybody knows, in the Lowrider community, everybody knows everything. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what gave Rawls a bad name or something. So anyway, and I said, you know what? After all that bullshit like that, and Steve Miller's dad getting shot, I don't want to do this no more. Yeah. I'm going to stop doing hydraulics. I'm going to tell everybody I'll do it no more. But I still did it on the side. Mm-hmm. But because I don't want the guys, I don't want them in LA coming up here shooting me for some fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life is fucking too short already. So anyway, I kind of gave it up. I don't know what year whatever year he got shot, that's the year I stopped doing hydraulics. Like for business. Mm-hmm. But I always did them on the side. Like, okay, we'll bring your car in on Saturday, I'll do it for you. Yeah. And not selling no more parts. I didn't want to sell no parts to nobody. I just didn't need it. I just didn't need the fucking crap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I started doing body and paint. Okay, so right then and there, everybody was like getting Hondas and shit. Mm-hmm. Hondas and Acuras. I don't know if you know about the Lowrider.
Like the mini trucks and stuff like that?
Yeah, and the gas was getting crazy. Okay. And everybody was getting like a Honda to drive to work and stuff. Mm-hmm. So everybody was like, they still had the Lowrider in the garage, but they had a commuter car, whatever. So I started thinking, you know what? A guy came in one day and goes, Andy, I want you to do this and that to my Honda. I want to do this and that. I go, all right, I'll do it for you. So I customized this Honda, crazy looking. I made a wing on the back. Mm-hmm. This was like 1990. Yeah. And then I came on the cover of Hot Rod magazine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right on the cover. Andy's Auto Sport. Oh, the Honda I did, yeah. It was a red Honda.
I'm have to look that up.
Yeah. It's called Hot Rod Honda. No? It's called Hot Rod Honda.
Hot Rod Honda? Did it have hydraulics or no?
No, it didn't have the hydraulics.
No.
Then we started doing, the eye-box springs, coilovers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So here it comes again, the wave. Everybody's coming in, they see this car on the mag. Everybody wants, Andy, do this and that. So I started, so I'll do the car, I'll make a mold out of the bumper. So I was customizing bumpers and making molds to make. So I ended up buying a company called Pacific Fiberglass who made tubs. They made bathtubs, and they started making I bought the company to make bumpers.
Okay.
So we made all bumpers out of composite materials. We had bumpers for Lamborghinis, everything.
Yeah. Did you ever work on any mini trucks?
Yeah.
When that was coming up in the 80s?
Yeah, the mini truck craze, that was crazy. We used to do all kinds.
What'd you think of that? Because it's pretty different from the old school lowriders, right? Like the way they look.
I don't know. It was a little phase. It was a small. It wasn't like real crazy. It was just like a small group of guys that wanted mini trucks. I had a mini truck. I forget what it was. A Chevy Love truck. I had a Chevy Love. I lowered it, put hydraulics on it and stuff. But we were doing the setup. We were doing the setups on beds too. The hydraulics on beds.
Yeah.
We were putting the frame. I didn't make the frame. The guy in Salinas made the frame for us. And he sold it to me cheap, like $100 for the double.
The Z-Rack stuff?
Yeah. Z-Rack, exactly. You couldn't build it for $100, but he was doing it for me, so I'd buy that. We'd put the cylinder and the pumps in there. I forgot what year that was too. It was right in there. It was right after the low ride. And it was during the heavy low riding time. It was like right in there, right about the middle. Mini trucks were coming out.
Yeah.
But the full size trucks here were here too. Like California step sides, they didn't have no mini truck.
Yeah.
They all Chevy step sides and stuff like that. Yeah. I still got my old Chevy. I had a '53 Chevy pickup. I had.
Oh, you do?
40 years, yeah. I have it at some guy's house.
Oh, that's cool.
Storing it there.
Were you there when they were working on Technicolor?
At what do you call his house?
Yeah, Old Man Rouse. Is that where it was at?
Oh no, we painted that at Manuel Garcia's garage. Yeah, I was there.
You were there.
I helped put the colors on it. Bugs was there. Bugs came down from LA. Manuel could have did it himself. I don't know why he had Bugs come down. We could have did this ourselves.
We had to fix it, right? Because it got rear-ended or something like that, so you had to fix it down in
a body shop.
Yeah, a body shop in LA or something for a show that he was trying to go to.
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember the car ever getting wrecked.
Yeah,
Technicolor.
So. Yeah, like
maybe when they went to a car show,
or Fresno or something like that.
It probably was something small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I do remember something like that.
You had to fix it.
Yeah. But we had Bugs come down. But I was already painting like that. If you look at some of my paint jobs back in the days, my paint jobs were already like that.
So how'd you learn how to do the patterns?
The mothership. Well, he used to. Where I took it to, there was a place in San Jose. They did lowrider cars. Another guy called Bob Heinrich's. You heard of that name yet? Heinrich,
yeah. I know Mike DeWhite. I heard of Mike DeWhite.
Yeah, Mike DeWhite used to do pinstriping. Okay. Mike DeWhite paint jobs were phony though. Nobody liked Mike. Pineapple had his car painted Mike DeWhite. A new wave car club. He's passed away. Pineapple just passed away.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of him actually.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, but he took the club and split it up back in the day. I got Robert Mace will tell you that.
And they started New Wave?
New Wave.
Oh, okay. But
we're friends. We're still friends. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, I don't care. Yeah. But Pineapple taught us how to cruise, though.
How's that?
Okay, so he brought this up from LA. So 5 cars would go through a stoplight, right? And cops wouldn't bother us with nothing. So we had like 30 or 40 cars. So the lead car, who's ever the lead car, he stops at the first light and he blocks the intersection. He slams his car to the ground and just lays it on the ground. And all the cars go through. 30 cars? Yeah, 30 cars will go through red light, two times red lights, and nobody moves. Okay, then the back car, the lead car, the next front car, he'll be the next light. And we said, that's why we did the whole cruising. And Pineapple taught us that. Yeah. Like, that's pretty cool. Where'd you learn that at? Oh, that's what we do in LA with the car. Because he had a club. Actually, he was from San Diego, and he was trying to start a car club, New Wave, and I think they got mad at him or something, kicked him out of there. So he came to San Jose. And he ended up marrying Manuel Garcia's brother's Tommy's girlfriend. Tommy Garcia, he passed away. He got killed. They were cruising on Story Road, and the driver was on PCP, and he ended up going over embankment, hit the tree right there at Hellier Park. Yeah. Sometimes you'll hear about the old accident, 67 Impala Lowrider. Okay. I lifted the car and everything, painted it, and they fucked it up. And when Tommy died, that was my best friend. Yeah. So Manuel and Rick's younger brother, Tommy, was my best friend. And Tommy was like one of the first guys Tommy was really into cars. And he was my age actually, because Manuel and Rick are older than me. So Tommy was my age. And then, and to this day, I still think about it. They wanted me to be like a pole bear. I can't do it, man. I wish I would have did it. Yeah. It's tough, man. Yeah, when you're young, I'm gonna go carry my dead friend shit. And that happened to me too when I was young building models. my next door neighbor, Duarte, what was his first name? Armando Duarte. He's a guy I grew up with, but he was my age in high school. But when we were young, me and him used to build models like crazy, like all kinds of models, chop the tops on and stuff like that. And all of a sudden he died. He just passed away. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
And his sisters
Well,
came.
you're like 10 years old or something like that?
Yeah, well, I was real young.
Yeah.
About 10 years old, still building models. And his sisters wanted me to be the pallbearer. I can't do it. I'll probably wouldn't make it to the thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, the two of my best friends, that's the end of it. And he died from just, they say his kidneys deteriorated from drinking too much sodas. But I believe that because he always had a Coke.
So you've seen this place change from all orchards to cruising.
Yeah. Now it's all like, all the buildings are all new down at Storm King.
It's all high-rise.
I didn't even recognize the area when I go down there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's how it started.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then I'm back doing now I'm doing mobile hydraulics.
Yeah.
You need your hydraulics, call me. I'll go repair your hydraulics. I was gonna have it come out with this logo. Don't get down because your car's down. Get your spirits back up with Andy or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I usually get a lot of calls like, I can't get my hydraulics working. My car's stranded. So that's why I came with the idea of a mobile shop.
Yeah.
I just gotta put an ad out there on Instagram or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Did you ever do any of those? So I heard like stories that people would hide their hydraulics, right? Like they put the pumps in the grill. My pump is in my grill.
Yeah, you can do it. I used to do a few cars. I did a couple of show cars
and stuff like that
under the hood, and no batteries, nowhere, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a few cars like that. Show cars.
Yeah.
We'd mount the hood, or I even tried putting a pump where the air conditioner pump goes, make it run off the belts,
Oh, okay.
like a PTO pump.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out too good for hydraulics. You need that constant pressure all the time.
Right. Okay.
You need that constant pressure.
Yeah.
And like people try to say the airbags are in competition with, there's no fucking way. Airbags. I came out with airbags are for accordions and hydraulics are for lowriders.
Yeah. Oh man, all these stories, man. I'm telling you, you got to get out there, sign some autographs, charge some people for some autographs.
I want to go to the next car show. Maybe you should do something. At the next car show, get a booth.
You can set something up.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
Make some of the posters, Andy's, and I'll sign them all for people.
So that's what I do. I do design. I do design work. I design this, like so.
Like I want to come out with some hats and stuff. People still call me, like they message me, Andy, and he's like 5 of your hats and 5 T-shirts, the Andy's logo on it. Should do all that.
Oh, that'd be bad, man.
I just don't have the oomph back no more.
Yeah,
it's maybe somebody young, and Andy's hats, T-shirts, keychains, license plate frames. I had everything. Cups.
So I found this license plate frame that said Andy's Lowrider.
Yeah.
On it.
That's it.
It was probably yours.
That's all. Yeah, that's all I put on it.
It's a black and white one.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Had little keychains, little black keychains.
Yeah.
Some of those would be worth some money if they popped up.
Yeah.
I said, where did they make that? They had the Andy's logo in gold.
Okay.
And let me see, what else did I have? Hats. I had T-shirts with the Impala on it. Some guy made me a real nice T-shirt, some artwork one time. It was called, it said King of the Hydros. And it was a car hopping and stuff, but I lost the artwork for it.
Yeah,
I was going to make T-shirts like that.
You're such a legend, man. Like you started the idea to have a business of lowriders, right? Have a shop that people could walk into. And that had never been done before. You had to know what to go get at the yards, right? But you started all that.
People used to tell me they used to come on my shop. I didn't even know it. Like they used to come on their bikes to my shop and just sit there and look at it all day because I always had girls in there.
Yeah.
It must have been a sight for back then.
Yeah.
Then I had another kid come in and said he had to do an article. They all got to pick an article in high school, and he did one on Andy's hydraulics.
Oh yeah.
His report was on me.
Yeah.
But he never brought it back and showed me.
Shoot, man.
Well, nowadays you just you can ask. I was surprised on the Copilot on one of the websites. Well, I mean, the search engines. If you ask the Copilot, the artificial intelligence, like who's Andy, the kid from the east side, and it tells you the whole story. Well, Andy's a legend.
Yeah, man. So what's next for you is doing the mobile stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that for a little while. You know, I'm ready to retire. I'll be 70 next year.
Okay.
69 now. I don't know if I look that old. I probably do. But you know, your bones start hurting and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Well, gee, you guys still make it out there and
Yeah.
give the people what they want, man.
Yeah, but let's do the car show thing, like making appearances.
Yeah.
That's what it said on A&E when I googled something and that came up. Yeah, Andy makes his appearance. If you get a chance to see Andy, you're real lucky. But every once in a while he'll pop up at a car show and stuff.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
I don't know how they found that out.
Yeah, that's good. So I think my father-in-law has seen you at maybe one of the Willow Glen car shows. You know, they do that big car show.
Oh, yeah.
He saw you one time. He's like, oh, that's Andy.
The Goombas,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Andy over there, man.
Yeah, I go to those sometimes.
Yeah.
Me and Carlos went to the last one.
Yeah,
Carlos
I think that's
Gomez.
what it was. Yeah. You and Carlos.
I had the truck out there.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's crazy. Love it, man. Well, thank you for coming out and
Yeah, no problem. Do it
time to meet
anytime.
with me.
Yeah.
I gotta
Thanks
get
for
some
dinner.
pictures.
Thanks for dinner. That was great.
Of course. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. Okay.